Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to another reading. This reading is timeless. So whenever it finds you, it's for a reason. It is a collective reading, so only take what resonates. Today, I'm focusing on the energy of the blue moon. Blue moon, it is a rare moon that happens. So this energy that I'm channeling, it is the blue moon that is happening, right? This is still on, but it started on May 31st. It is usually like the second full moon of a month in specific in this period of the year. Okay, so I'm gonna focus on that energy. Today I am doing a spread of 7 questions. I am giving you 3 reflection questions after that, also an affirmation and maybe an oracle card. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so this is spread. It is the rare opportunity spread. Question 1. What rare opportunity is presenting itself in your life? Okay. So it's interesting because full moons is also like about it's also like about connections. Okay, so for some of you, it may be, I don't know what's going to be the focus of the reading here today, but I know I'm picking up a little bit of love connections. Okay, so the first card we got is the 5 of Swords in reverse. At the top, we have 2 of Cups. At the bottom, we have the Hierophant. Ooh, I heard something interesting. The Hierophant. And it was reversed. So yeah, so I'm definitely picking up like love energy here, guys. Some romantic connections. But it could be other type of connection, okay? It doesn't have to be just romantic. It could be like friend, family, as well. So interesting. First, 5 of Swords. Okay, I feel like here there's this like a cycle ending. There's something that you perhaps understood the pattern, understood that things were happening in a certain way, and you're changing it. Wow. And this is kind of interesting because I feel like because you are being able to do that, to kind of change the cycle of like self-sabotage, of cycle of like trying to like truly like I'm picking up this energy of like really doing the same thing over and over again. I think like you broke a cycle here. And with the 2 of Cups, I feel like this is what is coming in for you, like that you don't see, like union. It could be with someone, but it could be with yourself too, like with the union. I don't know why I'm doing this. Like the union between you and your inner self, especially like now that you broke a cycle. And it's interesting because what I was hearing with the Hierophant reverse is that there is like a contract, a soul contract that has ended. So perhaps like this is so okay, for some of you the cycle has ended. Okay, like if it is any type of connection, it cannot be the same dynamic that it was before, because definitely like a cycle was broken here. Okay, it has been broken. And with the Hierophant, I'm picking up like 2 things here. For some of you, because you broke the cycle, that person is not going to be in your life anymore. because you already learned the lesson. Okay. And for some of you, this person, it may continue in your life, but in a different way, in a different dynamic. Okay. Interesting. But there's definitely, like, for some of you, there's this energy of a partner coming in for sure because you broke a cycle. And for some of you, it's because you're letting someone go. Like someone's leaving your field. What are you being asked to recognize or acknowledge? Okay. Well, I checked the deck if it was reversed. Okay, but yes, my guides are saying to keep it reversed, so I will. Main energy, Two of Swords. At the top, Page of Cups. And at the bottom, Four of Wands. So what are you being asked to recognize or acknowledge? With Two of Swords, I feel here that for some of you, you've been actively choosing things. Perhaps in the past you had had some trouble like picking a side or like just choosing something and going for it. And I feel like now you're doing it. Okay. Perhaps though you're it's not how you feel. Perhaps there's this energy that you cannot really see that you're truly like actively choosing now. Instead of like avoiding it or trying like to postpone a decision. I feel like this is something that you truly need to acknowledge now. Page of Cups in reverse. There's this energy here of so what I heard is that not everything is going to happen as expected. Like how you picture is not how it's going to happen. So if there's any like okay, so I'm hearing two things here. That things that are not going to happen how you're expecting to happen. It could be because it may be a different person or the person just do it in a different way. But I'm also hearing here that you should keep your standards though. You should keep what you would like to. Okay, especially like in any type of connection. Remember, we're talking about any type of connection. But I'll give the example of love. Okay, so if there's something specific that you picture yourself, you picture yourself with someone who's like who does something for you, or I don't know, something that it's really specific that you would like to receive. I feel like you should keep that, okay? Because you don't want to lower your standards for someone who's not willing to meet you where you are. And I feel like this is the Four of Wands because like, and also reverse, right? Like that, because that's not the way you build a strong foundation. Like putting yourself in a situation where your needs are not being met. So I feel like here you need to understand that your needs are important too. And if you have your standards, you need to keep your standards. If you want something in a partner, you should, of course, be flexible because we need to understand that people, they show up in different ways, but you need to understand what truly works for you and what doesn't. Because that's the only way for you to truly build a strong foundation with someone. What fear or limitation could prevent you from stepping through? Okay. Ace of Wands. Queen of Swords. At the top, we have Ten of Pentacles. And at the bottom, Seven of Pentacles. So, what fear or limitation could prevent you from stepping through? For some of you, I'm hearing that taking actions, so, okay, I'm picking up a few things here. So for some of you, I feel like here, you think for things to actually happen, you need to actually be, you need to actually actively be taking action every single second. But that's not how it works. Sometimes you need to, rest, take some time off, take a break. So whatever you were working with, like to actually gain momentum and like actually the energy to be able to catch up. So that's one of the things that it can definitely be in your way, that you need to like take actions all the time. So for example, sometimes I'll give like a simple example. So like texting, right? Perhaps you think that just because someone texts you, you need to text at the same time that this person texts you, or as soon as you see the text, you need to text the person, or you need to reply, even if it's just like a GIF or something. So perhaps sometimes it doesn't need a reply. There are a few things that is not needed, so perhaps like this is one of the things that you should understand. With the Queen of Swords, boundaries for sure, but there's definitely like this about the communication. Perhaps you should be more straightforward with your communication, and sometimes being straightforward is being quiet, sometimes not taking action towards something in a way that you think you would actually make things happen. It won't, because then you need to understand when you're trying to control the situation, like something that is like something, when you're trying to control something that you don't have control over. Ten of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. So here with the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like it's really close, like whatever you want, like all this abundance. And again, like I'm picking up love again. So if like this fairy tale that you want, this connection that you want, I think it's coming. I think it's closer than you expect, to be quite honest. But also what I'm hearing here is that don't get too attached to the outcome. Okay. It's not just because there's someone that you should like lower your standards and just go for it just so you can lock in this person. Like you also need to keep your energy in check, your boundaries in check, what you truly want, what you truly need in check. Seven of Pentacles, there's this energy of like being patient. Perhaps it's taking a while, perhaps like yes, I feel like it is about being patient here. And I feel like it's like your guides want to remind you that you planted the seeds and you're going to see the fruits of it. It's just like it takes time, like, to truly bloom. Not every, like, the flowers, for example, right? There are so many flowers that they don't bloom the entire year. They have specific seasons to do that, and specific, like, fruits as well, right? There's all that. There's a few that they bloom all year, but it's not all of them, right? So it's important for you to remember that, to keep that in mind, that things are happening, perhaps like not the time that you would like to, but there are. What strength or gift will help you seize this opportunity? Okay, so like every time, like, I switch the deck. Okay, Three of Swords reversed. At the top, Eight of Wands. At the bottom, Two of Cups again. Like, we got all of them reversed though. So I feel like for some of you here, or most of you, you suffered a lot with a connection, and in your life in general, you had a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of frustration, a lot of things happening, but your guides are saying that you need to remember that you went through all that and you're still here, and you're still growing, you're still working on yourself. So I feel like that's something that you need to use in your favor. You need to remember, like, when things happen, don't be the victim. It's okay to feel it, but stand up and go for it. Like, remember that you've been through so much already, and that just makes you stronger, okay, to keep going. And you're going to realize that things, they may get easier, like situations that you've been through already, is going to be different, is going to feel different, it's not going to be the same, because your heart is stronger, your mind is stronger, your body is stronger. Eight of Wands and Two of Cups. So it's interesting because here I'm picking up this energy that it is important. Perhaps you are a really patient person. Perhaps you're letting, like, things flow, right? And I feel like this is the time for you to do that. To don't try to rush. To don't try to communicate too much. To don't try to, like, explain yourself too much. Like, to truly be with you. And Two of Cups at the bottom, there's this energy that you should be focusing on yourself and not other things. I feel like here it's like your strength of being within yourself, your strength of, like, being capable and able to truly be by yourself. I feel like right now this is the time for that. And that's going to make you stronger in a way that when this person arrives, like, in your life, it's going to be easier to build a foundation, because you're making your side stronger, and probably this person will have, like, a really strong mind and all of that too, right? Because you're attracting this person, so this person needs you to be all that for you. So I feel like here that's the thing, and I feel like for most of you, you guys enjoy to being by yourself, to be quite honest, and I feel like right now this is important. for you to truly enjoy being by yourself. What needs to be released before you can move forward? Guys, like every time I switch the deck and anyway. 5 of Wands. Knight of Wands. Are this the top and bottom? I don't remember. Like this, right? Yeah, I think there is a top. I think this is the top, right? This is the top. I think so, guys. Sorry. 4 of Cups. And I think the bottom 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so here, what needs to be released before you can move forward? I was hearing like about some people, okay, people who's always bringing conflict in your life. It's definitely like people that you need to, to start to move away from. Yeah, there's a lot of this conflict, like people who brings this like conflict energy into your life. Bye bye. There's also like one person in specific that perhaps is just comes to you when this person needs something. Perhaps there's this energy of like you think this person's attractive and this person thinks you're attractive. Perhaps there is like this fire between you guys, like this passion. But I feel like a lot of bread crumbing here. Okay, like this person is it just comes to you when this person wants and doesn't really consider your side of the story. So I feel like here there's definitely like some people that you need to be dealing with. Four of Cups. Yes, I feel like here perhaps you're still trying to understand though what is not meant to be in your life. But I think that's one of the things too, like perhaps you already have too many cups, too many people, and it is time for you to open a space for new things to come in, because I feel like things are coming in your way. It's just a matter of like making space now. And 8 of 8 of Pentacles here, so you've been working towards this. So I feel like you need to understand that whatever you're working, you're getting the reward at some point, And I feel like I don't know, for some of you I'm really picking up this energy of like need to rest a little bit, take a day off or take some breaks during the day. Because that's important. What action aligns you with this breakthrough? Knight of Cups. Queen of Wands. At the top, Strength. And at the bottom, Ten of Swords reversed. So what actions aligns you with this breakthrough? I feel like here we got the Knight of Cups. There's this energy of seeing things in a different perspective for sure, especially like emotionally speaking, how you actually like deal with your emotions and how you see others people's emotions. Okay, there's definitely like this about seeing things in a different perspective. There's also like this energy that has someone coming in your way though, that is going to be more grounded, more clear about they really want. And I also like Queen of Wands, guys. Like Queen of Wands, I usually say it is the witch of the deck, because the Queen of Wands, she is like a really magnetic energy. Remember, guys, we all have masculine and feminine energy. So when I'm saying she is, because we're talking about the feminine energy here of the Wands. So the Queen of Wands, it is a really magnetic energy. It's like a sensual, a sexy person. Like it uses that, like you can feel it, like from far away. That like frequency, is different. It's really talkative, it's fun, it's happy, so that like if you want to attract like all that for you, you need to be in that energy for sure. And I feel like usually like when we are in this Queen of Wands energy, it is like energy to truly call in things, when we're manifesting, when we're like, really calling in things in your life. Being the queen of being the Queen of Wands energy is the best thing ever. We also have Strength at the top. So I feel here that for some of you is about like being gentle on how you do things and how you speak, how you communicate, how you act. Remember, like we were talking before about actions, right? Like you don't have to be taking actions, actively taking actions all the time, so things can happen. Sometimes like being silent is also an action. And a Ten of Swords, that it was reversed. I feel like you're maybe like clearing your mind already, and that's definitely like help you to align with that, to don't overthink too much, to let things just flow. Potential outcome if you embrace this opportunity. Okay, for some of you, it may be someone who you already know. Okay, this connection. Two of Pentacles. At the top, Eight of Pentacles. At the bottom, the World reversed. So that's why I said that for some of you, it may be someone that you already know, because it's going to feel like it's not over. So the outcome for this, if like you truly embrace this, is balance, is like bringing balance into your life, into this connection. I'm hearing here that with the Eight of Pentacles about like working together to truly like work as a team. And I usually don't get this energy for this one, but for some reason I'm picking up right now. I feel like you've worked so hard, and that's like the outcome. Like you're gonna still have to work on things, right? Growth, healing, those are things that it never truly ends. It is something that we're always doing. But I feel like you're going to truly see more things in your reality, like the rewards in your reality instead of just wishing for them. And the road in reverse, that's what I was picking up, that for some of you it is like someone you already know. It is a connection that you had in the past already, that is going to feel that it's not over, and it's kind of going to pick up pace. Okay, guys. I'm going to get you some channeled message for those who are not in contact with this person, if it is like a romantic connection. Some message could be like from someone else too, but let's see. There is someone else. I know you from somewhere. Perhaps it is someone that you had a soul contract with. I'm a very jealous person. You already know. I sometimes wonder if you care. Love me, love me, love me. Reach out. Yeah. So it's a mixed energy here with this card, to be honest. So okay, guys, I'm gonna end the reading here. Now I'm going to give you the reflection questions. Number 1, what are you being invited to trust? 2, what opportunity feels both exciting and scary? 3, if you know you couldn't fail, what would you say yes to? And your affirmation for today is, I am open to the opportunities, breakthroughs, and blessings meant for me. Well, guys, this is your reading for today, and I see you in the next one. Bye-bye.